Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Happy Thursday. It's going to be a day outside. Not really sure. Probably really hot, around 100 degrees Celsius, which, if you are on the metric system, you would know is actually impossible for it. If it gets to 100 degrees Celsius, I will not be able to come on stream and let you know because I will be dead from the sun rays of it being over 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So you should know that that wasn't me actually stating the temperature. And it's these kind of semantics that I am made to put up with as ways to show that I'm a liar, I guess, because made a joke about how it was so hot in my house. If I closed the window, that it would go up to 100 degrees Celsius. So they had to go and actually search out the temperature in my city at the time, which for a very long time I didn't tell everyone where I live, but then they doxed me a bunch. So it's fine now, I guess. And now I tell people after they dox you, what's the point, right? So, that was interesting. That was their big complaint about me in the last 24 hours. How dare I lie about that? So, I am doing this stream just like all of the other YouTube drama creators on this side of the internet, where I'm not going to be showing my face because, well, none of you ever fucking show your faces when you come on here and scream at me through your screens, especially you, Corey. And this is mainly to you or anyone around you. And maybe Uni will want to hear about this one because this is interesting to me. Because I've been sitting here wondering why Corey, out of like nowhere, again, had decided to just like start coming into my comment section and yelling at me about real stream news. I was like, oh, this is weird. Haven't been near this one since like January. Why is she now being very mean to me for no reason again? No clue that she had even lost a channel because I don't watch Corey or hang out over there. I didn't even know that Uni had given her a parent copyright or that anyone else did because I don't know any of these people and I don't follow anything that they do. So, yeah, how would I know? Right? How would I know? Um, so I had no clue, but I was wondering. So I did my streams on Dina the other day. I really do hope that Wes Most reacts to the 3-hour one that I did. Wes, apparently you don't have the same stamina that Suit has, because he can go for a whole 12 hours on me. But you had to stop after like 3, and I was doing another stream when you stopped. Did you like give up? Like, what happened? What happened? I thought that we were milking me for lol cow content because apparently you guys make the lol cows out here. They don't just exist and are lol cows. No, you actually make people into them, which is something new. When I was last on the internet before I was off for several years, you weren't supposed to do that. You did not touch the poo. You did not go near people. You were not supposed to be going around trying to upset people. See, there's a difference between trolling and then actually like trying to destroy someone. There was always a nice line, and everyone knew not to cross it. And the internet was a piece of shit even back then, okay? But there was a time where certain lines were not crossed, things like you don't randomly start accusing two parents of being a chomo on the internet for 2.5 years all over the place. Things like this. That you just if you had done those things to someone, you would be the bad person. It wouldn't be a group of people all getting together to then help you slander the family. It would be like a group of people looking at that person going, "What the hell is wrong with this dude?" You know? Things have changed though. We're in a new era of the internet where we apparently want this platform to just be everyone coming on here and discussing their personal dramas and their personal issues with everyone, exposing conversations that they've had to make each other look like a bad person, calling CAS or CPS or whatever it's called wherever you're from, and cops just because you don't like someone on the internet. Yeah, are you a mom? Are you pissing me off today? Well, according to these people, I should be able to pick up the phone and call CPS and make a false report on you just to fuck up your day. And if you're on a live stream when I do it, that's even better because then we can watch the show. So, I've been wondering a lot this last couple days where the hell Corey came from. Now, Corey's insane, but see, now this is the issue that we have now. I'll just share it all with you because what's the point in hiding anything anymore or protecting anyone or anything else, right? There's no point. So I did my stream, as you see, and I got this comment from Corey. So it says, "Answer this. Why were you harassing me in my own comments? And why did you accuse me of asking you the first question because you were in a chat? I asked you what I did to you for you to harass me for a whole week in my comments. It's pretty simple." And I'm like, what is she talking about? Never harassed her for a week in her comments. This shit was from January. I showed it on the fucking stream. Corey, you've never posted comments. I would actually love to see the comments of this last week where I apparently harassed you all in your comment section. If you could post those up, that would be wonderful. I would like to see them because it wasn't from me. So I said, "You forget doing a large rant at me in uni the first day you ever saw me in her chat and being hella racist, huh?" Because, Corey, that's the only time that we've ever dealt with each other until you came at me all over my stuff about RSN this week. Do you understand? So I'm over here going, why is she randomly coming at me now this week over nothing? And you're over there thinking the same thing, right? Which is exactly what everyone out here would like us to do. So I said, "I made a video about it explaining it to you. It's still up. Go look and come back when you realize you came at me first and I was nice to you still in comments afterwards. Thanks, Corey. Take care." Because even in that video, I show that I went and wrote her a comment. She made a funny post and I had commented to her and I was nice. And then she said, "Fuck off" to me. And I was like, all right, I'll just go. But then she went off on me several times. So then I did the video. And it took me a few minutes. Took me a few minutes, but then I was like, wait. I wonder if the fake Queen of Spade has been over trying to piss Corey off. Right? So I said, "I haven't been near your comments since January, girl. If you had a Queen of Spade in comments since then, that's not me. That's the RSN fake account he has to start crap. Sorry, girl. Don't fall for that." And then she says, "Stop lying. It was right before I lost my channel to false copyright strikes. It definitely wasn't as far back as January. Even so, answer the question." And I did. I sat here for a minute and I was like, no, it was January. Like we were on the fucking stream the other day. I literally looked it up and was like, Jesus Christ, Corey, my video to you was in goddamn January. Why are you doing this to me now? And I was very confused. But she's very adamant it was over this last week. And the problem is I can't decide right now if Corey's crazy or if RSN and his crew are crazy. You see the problems that we get into out here. So she's very, very mad and she wants me to answer the question and she wants to know what the fuck is the matter with me, which I'm pretty sure I have gone on several rants about what's wrong with me. So we just don't need to do that again. So I said, I did, moron. Responded to you twice now. Go watch those videos. And that's my problem. Everything I've said to you in those videos, I have not come and talked to you at all. Get some help. Learn how to leave people alone, especially people who catch scammers and people who prey on people. Hello, Corrie. You claim, Corrie, that you are out here because you hate scammers and you hate people that exploit children and prey on children, right? Your biggest thing out here is that you hate Diane and the St. Jude scam, which, yeah, that sucks. I don't know how anyone can scam St. Jude's. You know, I agree. But then why would you then randomly just start picking fights with me when you don't even know who I am, obviously, other than I'm an easy target and you saw me in Uni's chat. And then you probably know RSN hates me because you seem like the type that would probably watch him just for the shit show at least, which I don't understand watching someone you don't like even for the shit show, but that's just me apparently. So it just makes no sense to me. I'm like, those are the things that I do on here. So I should be someone that makes you very happy, Corrie. You should be very happy with me. All right, not upset at me. Happy with me for speaking out about fucking predators and people that exploit their children. Right? Even in businesses. So I don't know what else you want. So I told you it's the wrong person to have an issue with. And there's a reason why people won't go near RSN or Diane or any of the drama over here. And that's because you are all, now here I said bat crap, but now I'm on stream so I can say batshit insane. I'm sorry, YouTube censors me as much as they can. It's very difficult to censor me. Everyone already knows this. So that all of you are fucking crazy. No one wants to deal with any of your shit. That's real talk. It's not us that's crazy. It's you guys that are crazy, okay? All of you boy people that just hang out here screaming at each other all day. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy people. Real talk. That's why. That's why nobody will ever talk about those things. Because of the way that not only the communities there act, but then even the people that hate them, they're just as bad, if not worse. There is no safe place to go when you leave that area of the internet. That's one of the problems. So now I'm in a predicament where I have no clue, right? Let me guess, everyone else to blame but you. Well, what would I be to blame for? I called out this girl for calling a black woman some of the most racist shit I've ever heard. That's what it was. She was extremely racist. I've never in my life heard someone come on a platform and talk to someone that they claim to have been close to at one point of a different race and act so racist in all of my life. I was stunned. And when she did it, she decided to mention my name a bunch of times throughout the video because I was apparently Uni and I are very close and I wasn't aware, and neither was Uni. Right? You know? So yeah, it's a woman, and I hope and don't think that Corrie has children. Dina was on RSN's live today. Funny how these people bond over online drama as soon as there is someone new to drag. Oh, I'm not someone new. I've like literally been dragged for like 3 years now. They all bond over me. I mean, the whole reason why Heartbeats, Vanity, and Tush and all them went back there was so that they could all hate on me with RSN. Literally, it was like they all hated him and he was a rapist, and they were all hating on me because I didn't think he was a rapist and I was around there. And then it was literally like within 2 weeks, all of a sudden, they were all there. All right. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, actually, I don't react as often as I probably could have. To tell you the truth. I mean, I should be having at least 15-hour fucking videos out here reacting to 12-hour videos. But who has the time for that? Didn't you defend your use of the N-word just the other day? Why do you get to pick and choose? No, not really. Not really. I don't really defend the use of that word. But what I did say is that if you want to use something as a case for someone being racist, the best example of someone being racist is probably not someone singing a song where they sing along and say that word. That's what I said. I said, to me, that's just people singing songs, saying the N-word because rappers put it in songs. So if you're white and you're singing along to a song and it has that word in it, and then you like James, I use James Charles. He accidentally said it apparently while he was singing a song. The whole internet flipped out and canceled him. And it was like, okay, but like what white person hasn't done that? Let's be honest. You're going to tell me you've never sat there singing like DMX or anyone and accidentally saying that word with their lyrics? So my whole thing was, honestly, if you don't want the word to be used at all, the best thing would be if we all just took it right out of the dictionary. Nobody can use it for anything, but then also not people of color either, and not in rap songs. Because see, it's causing problems. And then I said that I was not very good at edgy humor for the first little while that I was on here, but we've already decided that everything that I have done for the first several months I was on here no longer matters because Dina gets a pass for being new. So I should also get a pass for being new. How do I get the I'm new to YouTube pass? I know I get the N-word pass from Mrs. Parker, and she never gave it to me, so that's why I'm in trouble. If she had given me the N-word pass, like she does for other people that are white, that she has them say that word on her streams, then apparently I would have been okay to use it. But since I didn't have that pass, that's where the issue lies, you see? Because I was doing edgy humor in a rap song, and I didn't actually say, I said it without the hard R, which, to me wasn't any different than Suit Yourself sitting there lying about being half of a person of color. Like, how come all of these people can do it? How come you all hang out on kiwi farms where they use the N-word all the time and you're all fine with that? Explain. I would like to know why. You all suck up to kiwi farms. You all pine for their attention. Half of you are hoping that you're going to become besties with them and lolcow when you hand me over to them as some kind of weird sacrifice. Okay? So don't even give me this shit about racism. Don't give me this shit about sexism. Don't give me this shit about isms, okay? Because I don't have time for you guys and your checklist of all the things that you have to accuse me of in order to cancel me. All right, we already know that's what you're doing. There's literally, you can go down the list. It's like, let's say that she steals content. Let's say she steals art. Let's say she's racist. Let's say she's a transphobe. You guys even went as far as to create a fake. You actually got Johnny to do it. It was Johnny that you got to go create a fake trans person's account in 2020, right? To then come pretend to be trans to me. And when I called him out for being a fake trans account and was like, no, you're like a fake trans account, go away, get out of here with this shit. You guys use that to then say that I was a transphobe. You seem to forget, though, that I also sat here and watched you do it to creator after creator after creator after creator for several years before I came on here. I already had the checklist. I already knew what you were going to all accuse me of. You've also treated several women that have been in very similar situations to myself with the very, very exact same people in a very specific way. So it wasn't that hard to know what moves you're all making next. You do the same things over and over again and over and over again. And then you, well, I don't know, you expect different results or something. I don't know what you get. Have you ever considered how all of your you people and you all is black and white cult thinking? Have you ever considered that there's a reason why I do that? And that's because apparently I am all of my people. Yeah, no, I'm all my mods. I'm every account that sticks up for me, you know? But the thing is that you guys actually are in a cult. You are in a group where you have a leader that does no wrong, right? You never question what they tell you about me. You never do your own research. You never come and ask me or talk to me. You never want to hear my side. That's a cult. That's a cult. When you can't question the community you're in without getting screamed at and canceled, you're in a cult. When you have to say that you love Aleister Crowley or else you have your entire channel attacked and shut down, you're in a cult. And it's a pagan cult, which is one of the creepiest kinds, by the way. And a lot of you are in it. And you've made it a real creepy place on here. I mean, most of you are witches, right? And I have friends that do those religions and consider themselves, you know, to be witches. But I have never seen any of them act like you. I can tell you that much. You will never see the people that believe in those religions or those spiritualities and that practice magic that are around me ever act like you all. And you haven't for 2.5 years, right? You often talk about how I must be so hated and such a loner on here because people don't come in drones to stick up for me because I tell them not to and because they're not like you. You're all very much the same. And that's the thing is that you're all very much the same. You all have the same belief systems, right? You're all these like it's really weird. They're like communists, but then they're also like alt-right, like QAnon. It's very strange. Not really sure how to explain how that works. But you know, they're like commies and then they're around like Suit Yourself and like nags and stuff that are very obviously way too deep into QAnon for anyone to pull out. because vaccines are fake and black people bad. Well, except Sue, he says he's half black. So, I guess there's that. And, you know, COVID's a lie. They lie on about the deaths and all this kind of stupid shit. Trump be good, all that crap. They all came from the old skeptic, alt-right, gross community, right? Along with a lot of the people that you all in Hater Nation has taken up with, right? This is like if you were to take Hater Nation and TCAP and the Anti-Os and put all the crappiest people together. Oh, wait, that's exactly what we've done. Thank you for all grouping together so wonderfully. We all knew that the groupthink and your combined hatred for me would bring you all together. Because the only way that you all make friends is when you hate the same person. You cannot make friends in any other way. You have all been on here for way too long and made this platform your lives way too much to be able to do that. And it's knowing. Remember, you were all archived on here long before I was. Long before I was. No. There is no plots to depopulate the world. The earth is not flat. Okay? Go get fucking vaccinated. Jesus Christ. And stop praying to Joseph Smith, damn it. And fucking crazy ass Aleister Crowley. Jesus. What's wrong with you people? You say I'm the crazy one. Woo. You might be a redneck. I can't do that, but I used to love those. We used to watch those all the time. You used to love those. Might be a redneck. Here's your sign. If you're hanging out with the guy that's posting lolly in his Discord, you may be a chomo. If you're hanging out with Wes Most, well, he's out here attacking people that have survived abuse, claiming he's sticking up for survivors of abuse, you might be a hypocrite. If you're out here claiming that you hate racism, well, then you still believe everything Negs has said about me, you might be a stupid fuck. If you thought, let's say, Hansen is a scammer meant that you were sticking up for Onision, you're definitely a dumbass anti-O person. We can definitely say that. And if you're part of my hate mob, you're probably all the above. Do you hang out in subreddits and discords just talking about one person all day long and how you can help destroy their lives? Do you pick on people that have health diagnoses, mental health diagnoses, and will be considered vulnerable people to the government? You might be West Most. Did you sell out all your friends to a guy that claimed to be a predator catcher but actually let over 25 of them go to then continue on more predator crimes? You might be West Most. Did you cry about being doxxed on New Year's Eve just to turn around and make a secondary channel to start doxing people and making them a lol cow? You might be West Most. How's that? Was that good for you? There you go. Record that one. Do you find your constant posts and streams about online drama takes away from your overall anti-scam message? No, it doesn't, because when you leave scams and cults, people treat you like this. It's just helping open the eyes of people to have people see it publicly. Like I said, you guys are technically in a community cult. You have a leader that does no wrong that you cannot question. If you question any of these men, you will be the next me, right? That's why you won't do it. Go try. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go write Wes a message and ask him why he thinks it's okay to come at me like he is. If he sticks up for survivors of abuse, and see what happens to you. Go tell RSN that you want to leave his community and just see how it goes. Just to see if you're in there. Just be like, I feel like I just this isn't the place for me. I gotta go, and just see what happens. Maybe announce it publicly in the Discord and see what happens. That could be fun. Never claimed I went to an Ivy League school. Don't ever remember claiming that. See, even though I grew up with money, I've talked about this. I was adopted and treated very differently than my sibling who was not. So I didn't go to an Ivy League school. I had to pay for college all on my own. Well, I mean, you obviously do need a lot of attention because you're in here in my chat with the name of So Sue Me. I've never told women that their trauma is less than my own unless they have specifically told me that mine does not matter and then turned around and expected me to care about theirs. For example, do not tell me that I handled CAS and cops at my house nonstop for several weeks poorly if you're going to do a 2-hour live stream crying about a pizza being sent to your house, okay? Then I might tell you that I'm pretty sure that cops and CAS is more serious than a pizza. And that maybe you should calm down over the pizza a little bit. Well, I can't be too low of caliber because I'm a pretty hot commodity to talk about. I mean, if I was such low caliber of a YouTuber, why do I get so many people riled up? Good question, huh? Why would so many people be scared of little me? You don't think someone abusing a dox at all is traumatizing? That's what you guys literally did to me for the first, 6 months I was out here. What do you mean? Then you also doxed everyone I know. You've doxed all my ex-boyfriends. I was out here for 2 months. You guys had all my ex-boyfriends doxed, and you were trying to contact all of them. I was still in the RSN community when you guys were trying to do that. You were already getting ready to go and find any abusive ex that you could in future for if I was going to leave. Long before I even knew that the dude had a crush on me, right? Because you all found out New Year's Eve. I didn't find out till months later. Right? You know? But that's what you guys all get off on, is using people's personal information to try to use them as a weapon. And then you get very upset when instead of me becoming a weapon towards that person, I lose it on you. Right? That's what the real problem has been here this whole time with all of you. Why do you sexualize everything, including my minor child? My daughter doesn't have training bras. She doesn't have the things in yet. She's very, very young. So, why you do that? Well, you do know because you've been in all the streams. I'm gonna let you go leave, and then you can come back in your real name. And then I might care more, but you're boring now. You bored me. You've bored me. You've been in all of the streams, but you have no clue about what's going on, and I'm just assuming things. I know. It's funny how all of these accounts that are just made within the last like few days, probably, as they often are coming and letting me know that, I'm just assuming that they're attached. That's what you guys have been doing to me for 2.5 years, right? I sat out here for ages too, telling everyone that Nags and DC are fine together. They're in Suits Discord. They get along fine this whole time. The fuck are people like, hello? Hello? And everyone was like, Queen's crazy. That fucking Queen, just crazy. That are trying to attach everyone together, fucking crazy. Yeah, well, where's DC and Negs now? They've been fine with each other since I've been getting talked about by Suit. Y'all are behind me. You're behind me by like a year. And it's really sad because I'd love to catch all of you up for real. But look how you treat me when I try to. You know? And I'm like, maybe I'll just keep things to myself. You should see the things I've kept to myself. If you think what I've blasted is bad, you should see what I've kept to myself. But you never will because, again, I'm not like these people. I'm not going to go blasting private conversations and voice chats and all that fun stuff, right? Because you guys all claim that you have like all of the voice chats recorded and all this stuff, but then they never get released. It's so strange. So yeah, I don't really know. All I know is that now I have Corrie telling me that I have been flipping out on her this last week or the week before she lost her channel, and that it was not in January, which I would hope she would know when she lost her channel. And I don't know who's crazy. We just don't know who the crazy one is, guys. Is it me? Is it her? Is it the fake Queen account? We may never know. There may never be a real answer to this question. So, Corrie, like I said, please post the screenshots because I know for damn well you've been out here on YouTube way longer than me. All right. You even said that you were out here when the shit with Amber C and RSN went down. You got all mad at me for not knowing about it when I wasn't even on here. And then you literally streamed that same day. And you were all like, I didn't watch it. I didn't pay attention to it that day. And I was like, what the fuck? So I know that you were at least there for, that long. Don't tell me that you haven't screenshotted all these comments and that you don't have a copy of every single comment that anyone has ever left to you. Okay. So show me these comments. Please. I would like to know what my fake account is saying to people. Because I don't watch the streams of any of the people where they hang out. And they often don't know who to bother. But Bridget is around uni. So it wouldn't have been hard for certain people to find all you guys out. All right. They already knew all about you, right? Corrie, uni, that kind of thing. They saw me doing a video to you, probably found the old one. Let's start some shit. Apparently the whole like West thing was planned for several weeks, like even before I ever used part of his video, by the way, because he is a part of the Jordan account. So like whether or not I had used a clip of Wes's video, all of this was going to go down anyway. Like I said, sometimes there's a method to my madness. And sometimes it's just to move things along. Because I warned you guys, I said this can't go on for 3 years. Can't go on for all 3 years. And once we hit November this year, You guys have been doing this to me for a full 3 years, because it started before us and a bunch of you, right? And then you all just kinda congregate, and your group just snowballs into this big old hate snowman. So, uh, yeah. I'd like to see the comments. Show me the comments, or else, quite frankly, I'm just gonna have to chalk it up to Corey, to you just being crazy and just like not remembering when you lost your channel and when this all happened. Like I said, I still have the original video I did, um, like to you, with the racist crap that you said to uni. I still got it up. You can go watch it, and then go watch the last one I did, and then watch this one, and then sit down with that big brain that you keep saying that you have, that's so much bigger than everyone else's on here, and figure it out. Because it either happened in January, and it was actually only one comment that I left to you, and then you told me to fuck off, like I've been saying, and you're insane. Or it's these people trying to start shit with new people in the fake account, which is often what they do. So, I mean, either one wouldn't surprise me. But I know that I haven't said shit to you for a very long time. Very long time. And it's very confusing. And once again, this is just an example of how things happen out here, you know? Just be minding your own business, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody that you like don't know, hardly think of, nothing, is just coming in yelling at you about how you've apparently trolled all over their account for a week. And you're like, no, I didn't. And then all of a sudden, you're blamed for a bunch of stuff that you didn't even do. It was a lot of fun, especially when they took away the go to the channel thing. Luckily, that's back on YouTube now for mods and the stream owner. So always make sure that you check that. Make sure it's me. Before you go accusing me of shit, make sure it's me. And yeah. Other than that, Corey, just get some help. Get off my page. Stop trying to start shit with me. All right? Because I don't even think my haters would want to deal with you. I'm being honest. I think you might even be too much for them. So I don't know. Just go calm down. Whatever's going on with you and uni is only between you and uni. You need to stop taking it out on her community members, taking it out on her mods, and attacking other people. If you have a problem with other people in her chat and you have personal problems with them, can you not keep that separate from her? Can you not deal with people individually and their problems out here and in private? Like, what is wrong with all of you that you cannot go and have just a private conversation to sort out any goddamn problem? None of you can. Everything has to be public. Everything has to be on streams or panels. Most of it involves yelling and screaming. Drama has to last for 10 years that could have just lasted 10 minutes and been fucking over with. All because of what? What, you like donos? You want clout? You want those numbers next to your name? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm apparently the clout chaser. So if I don't get it, then what are you all doing wrong? Obviously, you're all doing something very, very wrong out here. If I'm the grifter and I'm the clout chaser and I'm the bad person that we're all trying to stop, okay? Apparently, you've dropped the ball somewhere. So just go relax. I think everybody needs to go relax. I'm even gonna go relax. Yeah, at the end of this stream, I'm gonna go take a shower and I am going to go and cuddle up with my husband, not boyfriend, husband, and watch a movie. There, I'll be like Dina. I'm gonna power level you because I have a man. No other women out here has a man but me. Now I can be like Dina, and then apparently you all like me, right? Because apparently she's great and you all really, really like her and her story, and she's never lying, and Everything's just so wonderful over there. What a great advocate that we all have in Dina. I'm absolutely horrified. Please tell her to stop. Coming from someone that actually was abused and had to go live at a woman's shelter and then move to a new city to get away. Can you tell her to stop? That would be great. Thank God my ex passed away because you would have all doxed me to him because that is also what you do. That is also what you do. Anyway, hello. I hope that you're having a lovely day today so far. My daughter wants to play some Roblox. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go relax for a little while. And then I am going to do a quick video that is just going to be some incel comedy because I think that's the perfect comedy that we need. We need to laugh at some incels today. Don't we all need to just do a laughing at incel Reddit type video today just to laugh for a bit? Because then we're talking about cults again tomorrow and it's going to be serious. And I'm probably not going to talk about drama for a very, very long time. So, I mean, I don't know. This West show is going to get real dry. But I do look forward to watching him react to the rest because that should be interesting. Everyone remember that we are all on a competition out here, apparently, for who is the biggest victim online and who is the biggest sociopath online. And if you're keeping track, I lose at both. I lose. I lost. Sorry, guys. I lost. Unfortunately, I am not the biggest psychopath, sociopath out of all of us. Who knew? Well, most of us did, actually. Let's be real. So, have a good day, and I'll see you all very soon where we're just going to laugh. Take care.